Yo, how's it going, guys, and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Another day, another icon. I feel like I'm saying that all of the time lately because we've been enjoying the icons. It is easy to say we have been enjoying the icons. We've used Zola, Xavi, have Eto, Suka, Eusebio coming very, very soon. But today we are focusing on the base icon, Del Piero. There's something about this Del Piero every year. He is absolutely phenomenal in the game, so we are going to be finding out whether that is true on FIFA 21 this year. It's my first time using him, so hopefully you guys enjoyed today's review. If you do, smash like down below, subscribe for a lot more FIFA 21 content. I'm not going to waste any more time though. We are going to take a look at the card itself, and honestly, guys, the baby one, for whatever reason, it's always an 87 rated, and it always just plays so much better than the rating suggests. He's got 88 pace, 88 shooting, 84 passing, 89 dribbling, 40 defending, and 70 physical. You can tell already those pace, the shooting are ridiculous, and I think a lot of the time people look to the baby card over the potential middle version of Del Piero because of that added pace. Price wise, it's around 1.1 million on the Xbox, 1.25 on the PS, so he's not cheap. He is not cheap, guys. 5'9", high medium work rate, right footed, 4-star skill moves, the lovely 5-star weak foot, which I think everyone likes to see on a card, especially an attacker. His in-game stats are as follows: 88 acceleration, 88 sprint speed, he feels quick in-game, 85 attack positioning, 90 finishing, 84 shot power, 86 long shots, 88 volleys, 90 penalties. This guy can do it all. 87 vision, 85 crossing, 86 free kick accuracy, 83 short pass, 78 long pass, 84 curve. He's got 86 agility but only 72 balance. Does that really affect the card? We'll find out. 87 reactions, 90 ball control, 91 dribbling, and 88 composure. He's got 64 heading accuracy with 64 jumping, 88 stamina, 62 strength, and 68 aggression. It's funny because if you've never used this card, you'll look at some of them stats, maybe the strength, maybe the balance, you think, oh, you know, what's he going to be like in game? Is he weak? Is he very poor at dribbling almost because of the balance? Well, that's what we'll find out, guys. Traits, flair trait, that is it, apart from the speed dribbler trait and the technical dribbler, which both are CPU, which is a shame. I'm surprised it doesn't have the outside the foot shot trait or a couple of other traits. Both the 5-star weak foot, you don't really need as much the outside the foot shot trait. When was this card from then? Well, it was from his first few years at Juventus. Obviously, he scored 290 goals for Juventus, playing over 700 games for them, which is absolutely phenomenal. A Juventus club legend, and we actually used him in this team next to a Juventus. Is he a club legend? I'm not too sure. What you would say so, right? It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, Pogba, Mane, Rashford, Klosterman in defence. It's a fantastic team. But how do we play it? We actually played a 4-2-2. My first time this year using the 4-2-2, and we used him as a striker with no instructions on. So no instructions on the card. And all of these highlights are from Division 1 in Division Rivals. And we did play some co-op. We did play some on my own. So let's get into it. And this Del Piero, he was very, very good. But what were his pros, guys? What were his pros? What did I find stood out for this card for me when I was actually using him? I would definitely say the finishing. Finishing on the card was super, super nice. I think you expect that on an icon. You expect him to be able to finish the chances. The good thing is, just like a number of really, really high-end cards we've used lately, Del Piero can score the finesse shots, the near post. He can score the volleys. He can score a variety of goals, which is really, really important because you don't just play the same style all the time. Del Piero, he has to be able to do various things in the game, and he could. He definitely could. I think that his finesse shots felt great. His power shots really did feel good. Although the shot power isn't as high as maybe like a Gianfranco Zola, didn't really feel like a rocket was coming off his foot. It's just consistent. It's really, really consistent what you get with this card. 4-star skill moves, again, very nice. I think that he performs the skill moves nicely. Whether you see his low balance and you think, oh, does he do them slow? No, he performs them well. You'll see a few La Croquetas, you'll see a few Berber spins, the odd rainbow flick here and there in this review. And he just does them nicely. I mean, if you've got an attacker, you need them to be 4-star skill moves, in my opinion. So I just had to include it on there. 5-star weak foot. best thing to have on an attacker in FIFA 21? Or is it the 5-star skill moves? Personally, I still favour the 5-star weak foot just because your opponent has no idea which way you are going to go. And for goals like that in the background where you cross it in and hits on the volley, it doesn't really matter if the game puts it on his left foot and he just hits it on his left foot, because you know pretty much all of the time it is going to be a goal. I've put versatility down because I think versatility is important, especially for the baby card for Del Piero. You can play him camp, you can play him striker, you can probably play him out wide. Probably not his best position, but I really did like him at that striker position. He almost plays as like a false 9, dropping deeper behind Cristiano Ronaldo, but he also is able to make fantastic runs like that. And unfortunately doesn't finish there. But with Del Piero, he doesn't really give up, whether it's playing co-op and I'm controlling him or I'm playing on my own. Del Piero is insistent on getting you that ball back. He reminds me of Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo has the desire to get onto every ball you pass to him, get onto every second bounce. Del Piero is exactly the same, and I think that's what Zola missed. It's that aggression to really grab the game and actually win you it by the sheer desire that the card has. And it's weird to say, but he really did have that effect in the game. He pulled me through games. Dribbling, fantastic. Really like the dribbling. The close control on the card was phenomenal. Able to turn really quickly, and I think that's important when you do have the 5-star weak foot. You can transition it from the left to the right really easily with this Alessandro Del Piero, and you see him running with the ball. It's always so close to him. Passing, playing him as a cam. I did play a 4-2-3-1, I think maybe a little bit, I can't remember, but I think in a 4-4-2, his passing was absolutely phenomenal. So really did enjoy that on the card, of course. And the work rates, top notch, always in the right spot, positioning, movement, absolutely fantastic on Del Piero. Wherever you ask him to play, he will always do a job at just being in the right spot. He's never just lagging behind. He's always in the spot where you can create goals, where you can score goals. Strength. This is not a great stat on the card, but in game, he was brushing off Joe Gomez, brushing off Rafael Varane. I was honestly shocked by his strength. So one thing to consider with Del Piero is he might be small, he might not have the best strength stat, but in-game he performs really well. And the composure and stamina, just two things which go a long way in this game. Stamina, you can play him for 120 minutes, you can play him out wide, play him at cam. And the composure, he's not going to fluff the chances. As for the console, guys, I have to include the balance in there. Only the 72 balance, which there was a few times in the games where he was off balance and he took a shot and it did fly wide. But I think that's just almost me, maybe taking the shot where I shouldn't be taking the shot. So I can consider the balance not to be a major con, but it is a con. Obviously, he doesn't feel as agile as like a Neymar or something like that. And I think it's just one of those things. Balance, it's not as good as it could be. Shot power I put down because I don't think the shot power is as good as the Zola. I mean, he takes fantastic shots, but sometimes maybe if you blast at the near post, it will get saved just because his shot power wasn't as good as it is on other cards. Aggression, I think it's just, again, it's just a poor start on the card. 68 aggression, it's not the best, but when you get this card, he can put a tackle in, he can win you the ball back. So maybe the aggression maybe shouldn't be there. And then the long passing, just to finish it off, guys. Long passing, not the best stat on the card. And if you're playing him at camp, this could be a problem. But for me, it wasn't really too much of a problem because my players were so close to each other all of the time. But the goals we did actually get on the card. 5 games, 9 goals, 6 assists. You can tell the difference between him and Zola. His passing was fantastic. He's there, more of a creator and a finisher as well. Absolutely fantastic return on the card. I've given him a 9.5 rating out of 10. I think he really does deserve it. I think every year Del Piero is so good in game. His price usually holds as well. So if you're thinking of buying this card, his price will usually hold and you won't really lose out on anything. Sometimes he even rises over 1.1 million on the Xbox, which is absolutely insane. But to be honest, he warrants it. He is absolutely fantastic, and I cannot wait to use this card in FUT Champions this weekend league. But guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash a like down below. Subscribe for a lot more FIFA 21 content. If there's anyone you want to see reviewed, let me know down in the comments. But that is me done for now. I'll see you all in the next one.